Alright, moving on to the next phase of the project. I'm running a new line for the sump pump. I want to have a dedicated line that's independent on the breaker from any other circuit. So here's my new line. I ran it down here, and you can see I'm going to install right over here and go from there. You can see I already have a GFCI, but it's tapped into another circuit, and that's where the my pump up station is plugged into, but I don't want that plugged into the sump pump receptacle either. So well on our way, get all the electrical and plumbing done today, and we should be in pretty good shape. I have everything buttoned up now, panels back on, sheetrock's back on, the new line has been run. I'll label my new circuit over here once I get done the whole project. Also have the new GFCI outlet in, and it's a dedicated one for the sump only, and I'll label that when we get there. Just show you one thing, it is one of these alarm ones, so if it trips, there's an alarm that goes off. And that'll be handy in case if the sump gets tripped or something, I'll immediately know that it's the GFCI outlet and nothing else, so that's the first place I would troubleshoot. Also have it roughed in right now, my drain outlet, and I got everything marked down here. Everything's dry fit. I'm going to go ahead and glue things. That's perfectly in the center of the sump pit, so I know the sump will get caught on the sides and so forth. It's pretty cool. I moved some of the wire lines over, and what I'm going to do here is not run things behind the plywood, run my discharge line up, and the sink is actually going to go back over the sump hole here. And that actually works out really well because it prevents me from stepping into the sump, and the sink is almost where it was. I cut the radon pipe, I've capped it off up here, and I'll move that back down over here underneath the sump when I get done at the very end. And I'm not in a hurry to do that because we don't have radon, so it may stay capped up there for a while. So almost done. I'm going to do some gluing now, and then work on getting the sink back over the sump and doing some plumbing on that because I had to move a couple things around, and we should be good to go here. Alright, got the final product done here. Got everything in, everything's been glued, everything's been screwed down. Got my discharge line here underneath the sink. Everything's been glued. Got the union there. I can disconnect the pump very easily. I got my other pump for my slop sink, which pumps up the wastewater to our sewer. That's all back together. And behind the sink here, I also have the utility sink all put back together, plumbed. Got an air gap there. And I had to use a couple different extra parts to get that back together because it's different. It's in a different place, the sink is. But overall, I'm very happy with the final product. A nice do-it-yourself project. It was more involved than I thought it would be. That's okay. Off here, I'll show you the panel. Look down here. There's my dedicated circuit for the sump pump, the new electrical I ran. And it's also over here. You can see I've got it labeled, and that's the top outlet, GFCI. This is the one with the audible alarm, and only the sump pump plugs into that. It's dedicated. It's by code. So it's have its own dedicated outlet. So a couple more things I'm going to do on the project. I'm going to start exploring backup systems, backup sump pumps, and battery backup. And I'm thinking about actually building my own battery backup system with an inverter and a relay that will kick over if we lose power. So that'd be kind of a cool winter project to do. Also want to put some board over here on this side because I'm tending to get the sheetrock wet when I'm using the sink from dumping something in the sink. So I want to waterproof that side. It's basically a plastic, an 1/8 inch plastic, hard plastic you put against, and I've seen it in bathrooms and stuff. That will help waterproof that wall right there. And the outside, just got to work on the outside discharge. Right now I have it going out. It's coming down, and it's going out probably 10 feet from the house. I need to put an air gap out there, and Going to do some exploring on Amazon today, see what there is for options. I might build my own air gap, so that in case the pipe ever get frozen outside, the water can still be discharged. Just go off to the side of the main discharge out there. All right, so this is it. I'll probably come back with you one more time, maybe in a couple weeks, whenever I have time to show you the final touches here. And I hope you enjoyed the project. It was involved, and I'm glad I got it done. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. All right? Take care.